Hello, friends, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. My name is Ed, and today we are going to do some respecking on our characters. We are going to investigate some voices because last time we completed the ruined temple of Jurgle, took out the adventurers that were there looting the place so that we could loot it instead. And and today we are going to find out about the screaming voices we heard and just try to find the camp that the tieflings talked to us about back in episode 2. So thank you for joining me, and let's get started. First of all, we do not need to respec Phagian. He's going along exactly how we want him to. But Astarion, on the other hand, does need an adjustment. And actually, let's go use Phagian real quick and talk to
What's up
Withers.
for discussion?
Let's see what we can get done with that.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Care to explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
Huh. Then what kind of services do you even offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Is it easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
So, a cost. What might that be?
A matter of coin.
Money? Huh. Okay. Thank you. All right, now we'll take Astarion over here. I won't make you sit through the entire respec. I'll just go over it once it's finished, okay? We have Astarion here, and today we did a little bit with him. We changed his stats up. We gave him a 16 dex, a 14 charisma, and 14 intelligence, 14 constitution. We made him a level 1 bard, level 1 fighter. We picked up some bard spells for him. He has minor illusion and vicious mockery. He also has, for his leveled spells, dissonant whispers, Tasha's hideous laughter, heroism, and healing word. So he is becoming a rounded out character. We are aiming for Arcane Archer with him, and we will be doing that through the fighter line, but fighter and bard together for an archer will make him very, very powerful. And rule number 1 about Withers is that he is never allowed to keep our gold. So as a bard, we still have sleight of hand for Astarion, and we are about to use that to pickpocket our gold back. As you can see, we failed, but Withers doesn't care. And if Withers doesn't care, then he has no reason to keep our money. And there we go. Sleight of hand successful. And Astarion is done. Now let's get Shadowheart. Shadowheart is ready to go. And we made her a level 2 Death Domain Cleric. We gave her some different spells. So she now has Toll the Dead. She now has Bursting Sinew. And she also has Bone Chill. So those 3 spells will help her out a lot. Because she is a Death Domain Cleric, she gets to cast 2 cantrips per turn. So she can cast Bone Chill twice, or Toll the Dead twice for damage. And that's so much better than what we were doing before. So absolutely an upgrade for her, and very excited about that. Now we will put her away. I'll grab Astarion to get our money back, and then I'll bring Lae'zel in. But I'll bring you back when she's finished. For Lae'zel, we made her a fighter level 2 still. The only changes we actually made were we went through her ability scores, and she has a 17 strength, 14 dex, 16 con, and a 10 wisdom. We are going to make her an Eldritch Knight Thrower, which is going to give her ranged options as well as what she's doing with our sword here. So that's it. We now have everybody respect and ready to go. So let's swap out for Gale real quick and have him give everybody Longstrider, and then we will be ready to get out of here. All right, folks, here we are. We are about ready to go investigate these voices that we heard, the yelling. Everybody is fully ready to go. We all have Longstrider, and Phagian even has Mage Armor. So I believe there are no additional buffs that we can add, other than if we get into combat, we can do Bless, of course, but we'll have to do that in a bit. But everything else, I believe, is a combat buff, not a
Action, not reaction.
not a pre-combat buff. So here we
Best
go.
be on my way.
Let's find out what all this yelling is about. Let's approach cautiously. We don't know exactly what's happening.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Looks like Shadowheart gets first go. Let's try out our new class abilities. Let's do a double shot of Toll the Dead. She's going to have to move. I can't get the same target twice, so she will need to come in. There we go. Now we can see. 65% chance on each. That one saved. That one did not. Not exactly a damage avalanche, but still very cool. And let's... all she needs to do for her turn, being in melee is not awful. So if they come at her, that'll be okay. Astarion is up. He is our ranged attacker. Let's see if we can take care of this goblin really quickly. Hopefully he can do enough to take it out in one go. Oh, so close. So we will go ahead and get in and finish it off with our melee. Oh! Lucky goblin.
Nothing important is ever easy.
All right, Phagian's up. And we are going to start out with a twinned spell and use Chromatic Orb Fire. And his path is interrupted, so we're gonna have to move. That's not very... Well, let's get over here close to Shadowheart. That should take care of it for us. Let's hit that one so we can get both of those guys in the fire. And we'll take out, or get the warg going as well. We were missing the brawler. Let's see if we can't get him hit.
Next target wisely.
Fantastic. We got a wild magic surge, and it means that we get wild magic swap. So next time we target an enemy with a spell, we will change locations with it. Very interesting. All right, let's end our turn.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Lae'zel is up. Let's have her do attack and get this goblin out of here. And then bring her down with this one. And we'll do an action surge and go ahead and try to finish this one off as well. Not having great luck on those rolls.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Thanks, Zevlor, for the assist. All right, let's let Shadowheart get in here. And she will do Toll the Dead on this one. And see if we can't do a little damage to Zakrug here. He saved, but this goblin did not. We got 7 on him. Excellent. And that'll work. Thanks for the assist. We'll pull the Astarion up and let him get a shot on the... Let's take out the boss. He missed, and nothing else to do for this turn. Brings up Phagian. He'll get a little closer, and we will do Ray of Frost. We've got blood on the ground here, so let's make that a little slick. And that's right, I swapped places with him, so now he's up there with Lae'zel. That's wonderful. And I am going to hop out of the ice here. I had forgotten all about that. See? The chaos is working already. And we'll end turn. Lae'zel will get an attack. See if we can't finish him off. Wonderful. He's the most dangerous character on the field, excepting possibly the warg, but because he gets 2 attacks, he is very dangerous, and he is now done. Woo! Phagian took a major hit, but that's all right. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and have Shadowheart help him out a little. And then she can see what Bursting Sinew will do. The corpse is 2 damaged. Okay. Well, apparently I hurt it too much. The fire must make that not possible. I didn't even know that was a thing. Interesting. So we'll do Toll the Dead. All right, got both of them. Fantastic, and that is her turn. That bugbear is absolutely taking a beating.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
So I moved away from the bugbear because had I not done so, my attack would have been at disadvantage, and so I risked the attack of opportunity in order to get some distance. And it looks like Lae'zel has hit level 3. Fantastic. Everybody else is very close behind, no doubt. And for her 3rd level, we are going to get a racial ability as a Githyanki. She gets the jump, which is nice. Her subclass, we're picking Eldritch Knight, which is going to give her cantrips. And we want Blade Ward and Minor Illusion. Spells, we'll take Shield, Magic Missile, and that'll work. And for Expanded, we'll go ahead and pick up Longstrider so we don't have to keep messing with Gale. We can just have it right here in the party. Very nice. And actually on the cantrips, we've got Minor Illusion covered with Astarion. Let's grab her Booming Blade for when she's not able to throw the weapon. That should make her very formidable. And I think that's good for her for level 3. And we now need to change her weapon, because the Watcher's Guide is throwable. So that makes it perfect for her. And that is not good for him, so we'll take that off. We can go ahead and... Actually, we're done with that until we get Karlach. We don't have any more need for it because nobody else can use it. We'll stick it in her inventory so she can pull it out when she's throwing things. If she runs out of things to throw, she'll have a melee weapon to use. But very nice, very nice. All right. Let's get this looted up. If you were to kill, or if any of Eridan's party were to die, and you tried to loot their bodies, that would be considered a crime, and you would be attacked or go to jail for that. So you can, you'd have to go into sneak mode and try to do it without anyone seeing you, but just actively doing it would be considered a bad thing. But they don't care if you loot the goblins. That's fine. Oh, we have a book to read. And let's do this, what we were trying to do. Send that to Astarion and equip this for ourselves. And we need to get our quarterstaff back equipped as well. Wonderful. And then go to Astarion. And he can put the gloves on. He gets sleight of hand +1 for these gloves. Absolute's Bane will not work until he has the brand, which we do not currently have. So, but the sleight of hand +1 does work currently. Let's go ahead and get him equipped with a shield as well. Get everybody's AC as high as possible. Let's head in. If they'll let us in.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
There we go. They let us in. All right, we helped some people. Let's see what's going on here.
Very well.
Let's go check out that guy who got shot.
And you was ready to let them have us.
Cannon?
It's gone on.
He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
No!
I'm so sorry. It happened so fast.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no, wait! What are you doing?
Let's go ahead and use Speak with Dead and find out what's going on with Cannon.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where do you keep your valuables?
Couldn't take much in bedroll.
Who are you?
Cannon.
Where are you from?
We from Elturel left.
Who left Elturel with you?
Sister Arca.
And now we know why Arca was so upset. Cannon was her brother. What is your profession?
Tailor before God volunteered.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
They would not appreciate looting the body. As you can see, if I hover over it, it has a red outline. So that means that's not something they want us to do. But we have Astarion here, and we heard about some valuables, and he is the one to hide and find them for us.
Feel like we're being watched.
So we will crouch him down and take a look about. And there are Cannon's belongings. A silver ingot and 129 gold. While we're here, let's go ahead and look at these crates as well.
He always knew what to say. I was homesick. He never
Don't
let it
need
show,
the
but
flute.
he was homesick
I
too.
would like that apple, though.
Deserve this.
We'll check all the trunks. All right. That's everything of value here. We'll check one more time. There's a flute, but I don't need or want it. So I will end my crouch, and we'll come back. Nobody saw us.
Why does this
Moving.
keep happening? I was
I'll
joking about
reattach.
off the ship just a moment ago.
And we'll continue.
And now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer.
Need to find a way forward.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be good.
Oh, we have a bugbear here. Let's see what Lae'zel can do in this situation. Looks like she's encumbered. I don't think I realized that, so we'll fix that after this combat. She still got close enough to do what we want to do, which is... and something else that we should have done, but we did not. So we are going to throw a javelin at the bugbear. Excellent. He was surprised by that. We'll bring Astarion up. Very nice. That's good for him. Shadowheart's next. And we'll do... oh, not Ray of Sickness. We'll just go ahead and do a Toll the Dead. And we can only do one target because there's only one to do. And he saved. End her turn. That brings us to Phagian. There is blood on the ground, so a little Ray of Frost can come in handy. There we go. He's now standing on ice, so he can quickly get off of that by jumping. It didn't knock him down this turn, but it still has an opportunity with Lae'zel's next turn. We will throw another javelin. Hopefully, if we throw enough javelins, she won't be encumbered any longer. And there's that jump we were talking about. So he missed me, but because he's got a Morning Star, he was able to do damage anyway, which is very, very annoying. And there's...
I'm ready.
Shadowheart's up. Melee's not good for her, so we will do Toll the Dead again. Again, only one target. And he saved again. We are really struggling with that one. Let's go ahead and bring her up here and give him a shove. Oh, he's too heavy to shove. We don't even have that option. So instead, let's go ahead and heal Phagian a little bit.
Take your heal.
Right, and he will... what do we have? 13? Let's go ahead and get the attack of opportunity out of the way. Wonderful. And then we'll use Ray of Frost again, because once again he is standing in ice. Lae'zel gets a turn. We will melee this time. And that did it, and everyone else in the party has leveled up. Let me quickly fix Lae'zel's problem. So as a Eldritch Knight, she can throw a weapon, and it will return to her until long rest. But you have to use Weapon Bond, and I forgot to do that. So, weapon bond. Ritually bind the weapon in your main hand. The weapon can't be knocked out of your hand, and it automatically returns to you when thrown. So we will do that. Now she has a throwable weapon, does more damage than the javelins, and it can return to her when she uses it. So absolutely wonderful. And then now let's go ahead and level up our characters. All right, level 3 Wild Magic Sorcerer. For our spell, we want Cloud of Daggers. Cloud of Daggers is an excellent AoE spell at this level. It not only does damage when you drop it on the enemy, it also does damage when it's their turn and they get ready to move. For meta magic, we will take Extended Spell. Extended Spell increases the duration of our spells, so I can drop Cloud of Daggers, and instead of falling off in 10 turns, it will last longer. It doubles, so it would be 20 turns. So in the case of an extremely long fight, it would be sure to stay around. Absolutely worth having. And we don't need to replace anything at this level, so let's see what's next. We get Shadowheart, Death Cleric level 3, which is wonderful. Let's look at prepared spells. We do not want Cure Wounds. Instead, we will take Spiritual Weapon. Spiritual Weapon is a lovely spell, not for the damage that it does, though that's fine, but it also acts as a... Enemies love to attack it. And so often they will choose to attack the spiritual weapon instead of one of our party. So it's almost like a magical shield that also does damage. So we can absolutely do something with that. Now let's see what Astarion has going on. Astarion, we will go Fighter level 2. We get Action Surge, no other choices we need to make. The next level is when Astarion's going to start really filling out on his new class. Let's see what the Bugbear had. We'll send Poison to Astarion, and we'll send the Mace to Wares, and keep everything else. Now, where is that tiefling?
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone... poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
You got me. Just hand me the coin, and I'll be on my way. We get advantage because it's what she already expects. And then we have our bonuses as well. So as long as we don't roll double ones, we should be good. We did roll 1-1, but that's okay. We got there anyway.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Okay. Let's look through the telescope here.
You peer through the telescope.
I think we all know what that was. Let's go ahead and focus the telescope on the object. We have guidance already. We could use Bardic Inspiration, but that's okay. We got it.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
And to the right?
The telescope points to the right.
Ruined rooftops. Interesting. What about to the left?
The telescope points straight ahead.
All the way to the left?
The telescope points to the left.
And the nautiloid. All right, well, we've seen everything there is to see. Let's head out.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What's that?
And we have another dirt mound here. Elixir of Vigilance. Drink to gain a +5 bonus to initiative. In addition, you can't be surprised. Replaces effects from other elixirs, of course. Healing goes to Shadowheart, and we will take the rest of that for ourselves. I see a squirrel running about down there. Do we have any potions of animal speaking? We picked up some items out of the chest earlier. Mind reading, featherfall, animal speaking.
I want to have a word.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
What was that for?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
One word and I could fry you to a crisp there, Fuzzy Tail. We'll get guidance on that.
Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
So we get a hyena ear. Looks like it is a piece of a potion of speed, which is fantastic. So thank you, Timber.
What? There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Druid? These goblins didn't take any prisoners.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. Looks like we've got a tough roll here. Let's give it a shot. Uh-oh. No good.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
So you knocked him out cold instead. Clever.
Only way he shut that hole under his nose. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Goblins with us for once.
Let's try to avoid any more punching. We need to find a healer.
So we have Zevlor down. This is actually an opportunity. So let's get Astarion. Come over. Go into turn-based mode. Crouch. Let the environment play out. Should have crouched before we went into turn-based mode, but that's okay. Back to Astarion. And we'll be taking this. Okay. So this is how pickpocket works. When someone is unable to see you, you can pick their pocket and you get a target number. This number already includes your bonuses. So it includes the gloves I'm wearing, my dexterity, and my sleight of hand. So I am now going to give it give it a try. And we got it in one. Had I failed, it would have potentially, he could have become hostile and we'd have had to try to talk ourselves out of that situation. But he did not. I'm going to exit turn-based mode and send Astarion somewhere else. Quickly as possible.
Over here. Let's see.
This is after another.
We'll bring him over here and then come back to Phagian and have him talk to Zevlor.
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
Aridin ran off.
True to form, and good riddance. This grove has troubles enough. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Those goblins, have there been many attacks like that?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I need a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
The ritual. Is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
What are you offering for my aid?
We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need. It's time.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's not forget why we're here. No point in wasting precious time on a lost cause.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
All right, and let's go ahead and get away before he realizes he's been pickpocketed. If he does. I guess he never figures that out. Interesting. All right, so we'll bring Astarion back in. And let's take a look at what we grabbed. And we did grab something very specific. We wanted Hellrider's Pride. These gloves offer Helm's protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. So if we give these to Shadowheart, when she heals one of our party, not just with a spell, but also with a potion, we also get the benefits of Blade Ward, which basically gives us resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So absolutely fantastic item. Normally you would get this from Zevlor once you helped him with Kaga, but we were able to do that anyway because we didn't allow Aridin to knock him out, but we weren't able to stop it. All right. And we'll take all the food. And the clothes can go to wares. Okay, we're at the Hollow. This is a primary hub. We have everything going on here. But I'm going to just quickly talk to these people, and then we're going to go talk to the one vendor that I want to make good relations with, and I'll show you how we do that.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
You should all stay. A single blade could make a monstrous difference. Oh. Ooh, that was close.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
All right. So let's go to the vendor I want to speak to. We'll come back and talk to that one later. But he's not important for us. This vendor that we're coming up to, if we can keep him alive, will stay with us throughout the entire game. Aaron stays here in the Grove, so he's great, but he is not the same level of important.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Interesting. We picked up some soul coins that talk specifically about infernal engines. So maybe Damon will offer something like that in the future. Right now, let's see your wares. Alright, we don't want to trade, because if I trade, then when I give him things, he will give me money for it. So instead, I'm going to barter. If you look here, his attitude is currently at 0. So, you know, he's fine with us, but, you know, he doesn't know us, so he doesn't really think much about us. So now I am going to select all of this junk I have been picking up all of this time. And I'm going to pull it over. And if you were wanting to get the value for it, you would hit balance offer, but I don't want the value for it. I don't need anything for it. I am giving it to him as a gift so that he can like me more. So I'll hit barter and donate these items. You won't receive any gold from this trade. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yes. His attitude has shifted. His attitude towards us is now 33, but we have many, many more items to give. So let's do that. We're not going to give everything. Lae'zel is carrying so much. It's not necessary to do it all. We'll try it in different ranges and see exactly where we're going. So there's already a ton. 500. Let's try that. Yes. And that did it. Attitude of 100. So we can now go to trade, hit sell wares. So everything else I have marked as wares is now gone, and we got full value for it, and I can continue to sell items if there were some that I missed that I don't want to actually keep. But I think that's got us just about squared away. Everything we wanted, everything we needed, and he is in good shape. So he has 110 gold left, but that's okay. We got 1,188, and we don't have anything else that we want to sell. He loves us to death, and so all of the items will now have a big discount, and anything we buy from him will be cheap, and everything he buys from us will get extra. So it wasn't worth it here in the initial, but by the time we finish Act 1, we will have more than earned our gold back. And if we can carry him through with us all the way through Act 3, we will have made so much more than we offered up.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
And let's come through here and speak to Roland again.
We'll get to the city. We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Why the rush to leave?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Larroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Larroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
You sound excited.
I've admired Larroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Larroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Let's see what Octa is doing. Looks like she's doing some cooking here.
My dagger.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
A bowl of grey goo. Reminds me of home.
You've been on hard times too, huh?
No worse than what you're facing now.
Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
All right, we got our gruel, which is going to help us out for our camp supplies. And then we have one more vendor to talk to. This is a vendor we are going to be cultivating throughout Act 1. We will never ever steal from her because she will run away if we do, and she carries an item that we want throughout this act. So we will not be doing anything to upset her here on the front end.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Don't worry, my magic can fix me up. Well, probably.
Ah, yes. But will your magic cure your ills or turn you blue?
Ha, true. Once I finished a spell, blacked out, and woke up at a wedding. Hey, great party though.
Ha! One time I drank a bottle of mead so strong I tried to milk a chicken. Didn't taste half bad either. As much as I love a good natter, something is awry, isn't it? Auntie Ethel has a nose for these things.
I'm fine, just bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your wares.
Nay, bother.
All right. This is what we want. So let's pick that up and go ahead and put that in Astarian's pack. Wonderful. And we lost a little gold, but we picked up 3 elixirs of heal giant strength. Oh, no, I got them up here. Okay, we now have 4 elixirs of heal giant strength. Maybe. There we go. Yep. Good, good, good. Fantastic. Now, he won't need that just yet. In fact, let's toss one to Lae'zel. That might help her out a little bit. He'll need that when we get a weapon that can use it. For now, it's we're just stockpiling them, let's say. Okay, and that's all I wanted from her. If you are playing a monk, then this is the best weapon you can get as a monk this early in the game. But I am not using any monks, and I'm not playing a monk, so I don't need it. But I thought I would point it out to you in case you wanted to do so. She's got other really good stuff here, but nothing else that I want from her at this time.
Take care now, sweetie.
Okay.
My dagger.
I think that's going to do it for our part today. I hope you enjoyed taking out the goblins at the gate and learning a little bit about what's going on in the grove. Next time, we'll explore it more fully and get to see everything that we want to see. In the meantime, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. This has been Disable It. My name is Ed, and goodbye.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Give it a good whack.